Have you just picked up Rising Storm 2 Vietnam and are wondering what the difference is between the different AK variants, or should I say Type 56 variants, and wondering which one is the best? Cause stick around, cause I'm going to explain in this video. Alright, so in Rising Storm 2 you have 3 different AKs, and you can only use them if you spawn as the North Vietnamese, or if you are an American or pick it up off the ground, but historically speaking, that was a bad idea. So first up we have the Type 56, and in my opinion this is the worst one, but remember this is my opinion. I recommend picking it up in the firing range and testing it out for yourself, but this gun carries 30 rounds in a magazine plus 1 in the chamber after reloading. You can carry 3 magazines excluding the one already in your weapon when you spawn. It has a folding bayonet, which I think is useless because if I'm in close quarters, I usually just spray and pray. But speaking of spraying and praying, this AK variant has the highest rate of fire at 650 rounds per minute. It has a vertical recoil of 260 and a horizontal sway of 160. I have no idea what these numbers mean, but they will be compared to other AKs down the line. It has a bullet velocity of 735 meters per second. While long range engagements with this weapon are good, the inaccuracy of the weapon can be difficult and annoying to deal with at times. This is why I recommend either burst firing or using semi-automatic at range. For close quarters, this gun is good because it has a high rate of fire, and also you can use the bayonet if you feel like using it, but using the bayonet can actually degrade long range engagement accuracy, which is why if you're shooting at long range, don't have the bayonet equipped. If you're going into a close quarter situation, having the bayonet can actually make your gun longer, and if you play CSGO, you'll know that enemies can pre-fire you if they see the gun sticking out from, let's say, a wall or a fence or something, and they know that you're hiding behind there, but you get shot through the wall and you're literally screaming hacks, because how did they shoot you if you're hiding behind a wall? But they saw the bayonet or the gun sticking out from the fence. Anyways, now we move on to the Type 56I or Type 56-1, I don't know, which is my favorite gun in the game. It is the exact same gun as the Type 56 stats wise, except it is lighter and has one feature which I love about it. It is the foldable stock. If you have the stock out, it fires and handles exactly like a normal Type 56. However, if you decide to fold the stock, the iron sight becomes crooked. However, this shouldn't be a problem because you should only do this in close quarters, because by having the stock folded, you increase the aim time. The difference is night and day, and it's like comparing a gun with Quick Draw Pro and without it in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This gun is perfect for close quarter fights, and you can handle itself at range as well, and this is why I love this gun. It's very versatile. You can have the ability to fire long range, or you can improve the weapon so that it can handle itself very well at close quarter combat. Now the last AK variant is the Russian AKM. The previous guns I mentioned are Chinese variants of the AK, but the AKM is still a decent pick, and I choose it over the standard Type 56. This is because the gun has slightly different stats. This might be because the gun is the lightest out of all the guns, because the AKM weighs 3.1 kilograms, which the others have 3.7 kilograms and 4 kilograms respectively, and I'm gonna have to put the pounds down at the bottom so the Americans can understand this. It has the same attachable bayonet, which I think is useless once again for someone like me, but the key differences do stand out. Firstly, the AKM has the slowest rate of fire at 600 rounds per minute, and believe me, you can notice the rate of fire difference. This means that in close quarter fights, you are slower to get the bullets out, but at longer ranges you can provide more accurate suppressing fire. It has a vertical recoil of 240 and a horizontal recoil of 97 to 135 according to the wiki. Once again, I don't know what this means, but you can tell the difference. However, this gun also has the slowest shell velocity of only 715 meters per second. But I mean, that's only what, 20 meters per second different? I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference at range. Now, in my opinion, if you are an experienced player and have made a mark on your monitor to act as a real-time crosshair, then go for the Type 56-1. But remember, this is my personal opinion. If you are new, I'd recommend using the AKM. It was the first AK47 that I used, because it is more accurate and doesn't have an insane noticeable recoil, but that doesn't mean you should dismiss the Type 56. You might like it, because while it isn't the most accurate, it does have a good shell speed and rate of fire. But once again, I personally prefer the Type 56-1, or I believe that's an I. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please do consider subscribing, leaving a like. That would greatly help out this channel. Anyways, my name is Tanto, or Tantu, this is my second channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.